Hi, how are you? Esimos here and welcome to this video, welcome to this channel. And today I want us to talk about what to prepare for when you are preparing for a job interview. If you haven't subscribed yet, before we continue, please subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you will always be the first person to be notified anytime I upload a new video. Let's come to this. What do you prepare for when you're preparing for a job interview? What did you do so that you feel you are prepared for a job interview? What is it that you need to know before you go for a job interview? Number one, it is very important to understand the nature of the job you're looking for. This way, you will be able to know what kind of dressing you will dress. Remember, we said the way you look outside or the outside appearance would define you actually more than 50%. And you know what? Different kinds of jobs will have different codes for dressing. It's very important, therefore, to understand the nature of the job you're looking for so that you know what does this job need. What is the best look for this kind of a job so that you can be able to give your interviewer that look. And not only look in terms of dressing code and all that, it will also give you a clue. What kind of questions am I expecting from this interview, considering that this is the nature of the job I am looking for. Another thing, and I think I have talked about this earlier, it is always very, very, very important to have your study about the company before you go for that interview. Know what the company is all about. Know what the company does. If it is company that deals with products or maybe services more, know what they are all about. Know their products. Know, even if you may not know all of them, but at least know some. At least have an idea what they do. Have an idea how they operate. And this way, your interviewer will feel that you can easily connect and you can easily fit. They will give you that job easier than someone who had no idea about that company, because you, when you have an idea, you will catch up easily. Another thing, it is good to know what are you expected to deliver in that job that you are looking for. What are your responsibilities, and don't feel shy to ask. Even if you didn't understand well the responsibilities that are connected to that job, don't feel shy to ask in the interview. What do you expect of me? What do you want me to deliver? What are your expectations from me? Don't feel shy to ask, because when you know your responsibilities well and when you know what is expected of you well, you will be able to analyze and understand and figure out your selling points. What do I mean by selling points? You are supposed to let these people know you have done something related to that before, and you have achieved this and this and this from what you did before. Just try to analyze, giving examples what you have done before and you have achieved, or some of your earlier successes that are connected to this job. And you know what? When you show them that, they will actually believe it. They will actually see if you achieved that, then you can still achieve it even now. And it's always good to connect your achievements to their expectations. Look for achievements that are connected to the responsibilities of the job you are looking for. Another thing that I feel is important is before you go for that interview, study your resume well and understand your resume well. Know everything that is in that resume. It is always very important to have your resume here in your head, so that in case they ask any question from the resume, you will be able to explain exactly how it is in the resume without referring to the resume. This will show them that you know what you are doing, and what is in that resume, it is something that you have gone through. You didn't fake it. It is important to have your own copy of your resume as you give another copy to your interviewer. And the only reason you should look at your resume for it is maybe trying to lead them to somewhere. You're explaining something and it is in your resume, and then you tell them, look, page 2 of my resume down there, you can look at it if you just want to direct your interviewer to where what you are talking about is in that resume, but not referring to it when you are answering or confirming something that is in that resume. Another thing, make sure you end that interview well, because the interviewer will always remember how you ended the interview. They might not remember how it started, but the last thing they will always remember. Even if you flew very well from the beginning and then you did not end it well, that end part, that last part is what will stick into their mind and they will not forget. And make sure that you appreciate in a personal way, even if it means you go home and then send an email and appreciate. Thank you so much for inviting me for that interview. I really appreciated. It is always very ethical and good of you to appreciate and to end it in a way that will leave this person saying, wow, what kind of a person, wow, he or she is very appreciative. Leave them in such a mood that they feel, wow, it was good. And that way you will make your way through to that job easier.